bit for everybody. And they are selling tickets to the baseball game back there. If you guys need more details, ask them. But I want to keep it going by bringing the next comic. Actually, I'm going to be on a show with him tomorrow at the Dark Horse in Hayward at the Boyle's Bistro blowout thing. So, I'm not good at promoting other people's shows, let alone mine, not good. But anyways, I want to give it up for Sean Boyles.
What's going on, people? Are you alive? Are we doing it? As Serena said, yeah, I'm from Hayward. Hayward and Modesto have a lot in common. Methamphetamines. We got tweakers on 10 speeds too, people. We got them. We got them. That's what's going on out there. So I'm glad to be here. My father was a Vietnam vet. He passed on about 5 years ago. He'd be really stoked that I was here. So thank you guys for your service and all that noise. Yeah? Thank you. It's been recently brought to my attention that I look like shit. This was brought to my attention by someone I would consider a reliable source. I was having lunch in a fast food place, and this very, very homeless woman came up to me. She took time out of the conversation she was having with a stack of trays. Came over to my table, reached into her pocket, she grabbed $1, she put the dollar on my table, slid it over to me, said, and I quote, "You need this more than I do." When the homeless are calling you out on your shit, you might have hit the wall running. You might have hit the... Not a day goes by that I don't get asked, that must have took a really long time. How long did that take to grow that big of a belly? I don't know, man. A lot of chimichangas. I don't know, man. No, someone told me, that takes dedication, right? That's dedication. No. This is neglect, people. This is the exact opposite of dedication. This is called throwing in the towel and just not giving a shit what your hair does as it grows out of your head. It's just, I don't care anymore. 20 years of sleep and neglect, I like to say. So that's what's going on with me. I don't look that great. Sometimes I don't feel that great. Things are happening to my body that I don't think I'm ready for. I think they're happening too early. I see a lot of older gentlemen here. They're going to be able to relate to this. So I'm 44 years old. I wish an older man would have taken me off to the side and bestowed his wisdom upon me and let me know that there was going to come a time in my life where I was going to sit on my balls. Wasn't ready for that shit. No, I wasn't. Scared the shit out of me. First of all, how did it get back behind my thigh? Okay, it happens. Our balls drop twice. That happens when we go into puberty, and then it happens as we get older. After the age of 35, the potential to sit on your balls greatly increases. And if you're a boxer's man, and after you sit on them, you switch to briefs. You want to keep them bad boys tight. You don't want that shit to happen again. I don't have health insurance, okay? I might have a tumor in my balls at the rate that these things are growing, okay? They're headed south like geese in the winter, and I don't know what to do about it. It's really freaking me out. The other thing that's happening that, I think this is too early, and you people seem really nice. I'm almost embarrassed to share this with you, but I'm going to share anyway. My asshole's not working right anymore. It's not keeping the seal the way it used to. Okay, it's just, I don't know what's going on. It's like a soft serve machine where the valve ain't quite closed all the way yet. You know, I don't know. You ever fart so hard that your butt lips didn't feel like they went back together the right way? And it isn't, I don't know, it's a problem. And it's not like I've had a lot of anal sex or anything, you know. Let me rephrase that. I haven't received a lot of anal sex. I mess that up every time I do it, every single time. And Natalie was up here. I'm glad that I almost wore that dress tonight. I got that same dress. I almost wore it. I look fucking hot in that thing too, I'll tell you what. I don't got the cute boots though, I don't have the cute boots. So yeah, I just got back from vacation. I went to Japan. I went to Japan for 10 days. I've been there 4 times. Japan is amazing. I don't know if anybody's ever been to Japan, but do yourself a favor, go to Japan. There's something happening over there that not too many people here know. Some people know about it, but over there, I don't know if you guys know about their toilet technology in Japan, but they're kicking the shit out of the rest of the world when it comes to toilet technology, okay? They have a Japanese bidet, okay? If you've never tried a Japanese bidet, do yourself a favor, okay? This thing is amazing, okay? It's not like the European style bidet where you kind of have to squat over and like it looks like a water drinking fountain. It's not like that. This is built into the seat, okay? You sit down. First of all, the seat is warmed. It's a pre-warmed seat, okay? And it's not a weird warm like somebody just sat on it before you got there kind of warm, okay? It's just nice, it's just warm. You sit down, you do your business, and then you hit this button. This glorious button that shoots warm water into your poop hole, okay? It's the most amazing thing ever. Now, I figure we're all built a little different, okay? The water's gonna get in the area, right? No, like a laser surgeon, right into my muffler, cleaning it, making me feel good. I spent an extra 15 minutes on the toilet just shooting water in my ass. It was fucking great. It was awesome. I walked around Japan with a little extra dip in my skip because I had the confidence of a clean turd cutter, okay? It was awesome. My fart locker never felt so clean ever in my life. This thing, it's amazing, it's amazing. And I've been telling that story. This was last year I went to Japan the 3rd time. And that's when the first time I tried the Japanese bidet. And I've been telling all my friends about these things. And I was at an open mic. And a fellow comic showed up with a bidet for me. These things are $350 on Amazon if you get a Japanese bidet, but this one's a little cheaper. It's a cold water bidet. I eat a lot of Mexican food, so that shit works out great. Puts out the fire of hot holes fucking instantly. It's fucking awesome. But also with the cold water, I'm having a little rejuvenation in my worn out ass. It's fucking great. It's fucking awesome. The cold water, it's fucking like, it snaps shut. It's snapping shut when that cold water hits. It's great. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. So yeah, Japan is amazing. I've seen some really weird shit in Japan, and that's just the food. I was in the train station, and a woman she had got the wrong ticket out of the little ticket machine, okay? She hit a service button on that ticket machine. A panel popped in, and a dude popped out, confirming every fear that I've ever had. There's people living in the machines. This dude, he reached around, he hit a few buttons, fucking closed up the thing, gave her the right ticket, sent her on her way. I was like, the efficiency of the Japanese. Okay, here's another example of efficiency, okay? They got shit together so good over there. Okay, Japan has one of the highest suicide rates in the world, okay? That's a depressing topic, but I guarantee it's funny. A lot of times at the start of the day, when the subway's open, is when people will jump in front of a train. It happens so often, and they are so efficient, they have these things cleaned up in 15 to 20 minutes. If somebody jumps in front of BART, that shit's done for the day. You're not going anywhere in the Bay Area on BART if somebody jumps in front of a train. They got that shit down in 15 minutes, get it cleaned up, get you on your way, and you're getting to work, Jack. This is how it goes. The other thing, have you seen this video? Have you seen that video of the people getting pushed into the subway train? Have you seen that video floats around on the internet? I got to experience that, okay? I thought it was bullshit. I didn't think it was real. Oh, it's real, Jack. It is very real. We were in the Shinjuku train station. It was one of the busiest train stations in the world. This platform is packed. It is packed with people. I'm like, unless this train empties, none of these people are getting on this train. There's no way we can fit. Train comes into the station, and it is packed with people. Hardly anybody comes out, but this whole platform tries to get in, right? And you get in there tight, you get in there as good as you can or whatever. About 10 seconds before the doors are about to close, you hear a whistle and you hear a, hey! There's dudes on every door whose sole job at 5 o'clock in Tokyo is to push people into the train. And they push, and they push. If you don't set yourself up just right, you're fucked. Because you'll end up in the most contorted, fucked up position. My arm was on my girlfriend's shoulder. My other arm is behind me, just getting wrenched like in a Kimura, just getting wrenched behind me. And this 20 years of neglect that hangs off my skull is pinched in between the two people behind me so tight, I could not move my neck for like 2 stops. I'm just stuck. The crazy thing, nobody complains. Nobody bitches, nobody says ow, no one says that better be a hand, motherfucker, none of that. They just, because it's 5 o'clock and you're on the fucking train and this is what we got to deal with, you know what I mean? They're an amazing people. Do yourself a favor, go to Japan, it's fucking awesome. I go over there because I'm in a band. Believe it or not, a guy that looks like this is in a band. And the second time I went, we were playing in a club, packed, 500 people in there. Everybody's having a great time. I look in the front row. I see this gorgeous Japanese girl. Just gorgeous. She was very curvy. She kind of stuck out amongst the rest of the women I had been seeing. I don't know if you've seen Asian women kind of built like 12-year-old boys. Now, I don't want to offend anybody, because the last thing I need is 12-year-old boys pissed off at me. So I was like, I gotta talk to this woman. She's just too gorgeous to not talk to. But mind you, my confidence in talking to women is not that great. First of all, I'm in a foreign country, okay? Language barrier, I'm sure she's not gonna know English. I sure as fuck don't know any Japanese. But most importantly, I look like this. This is not a good look for trying to talk to women, especially in a foreign country, okay? I look like the botched abortion of Rob Zombie after he's been gang raped by the Duck Dynasty guys. All right? I look like if Tom Hanks had never got off of that island. And that island's agriculture is all deep-fried, double bacon cheeseburgers and Slayer CDs, okay? Unless this chick has a Gimli fetish from Lord of the Rings, you know, you're gonna have to toss me, don't you, right? Unless she's into that kind of shit, okay, this is gonna go bad as far as I'm concerned. Turns out, her English is really, really good. We start having a great conversation. I start making her laugh. At one point, she started rubbing my big belly like I was a goddamn Buddha, okay? If you're gonna rub my belly for longer than 10 seconds and it's not a goof, because earlier in the night some guy went, ha ha, big! All right, if you're gonna do that and it's not a goof, a part of my anatomy is going to enter you later on, okay? This is just rules I play by, okay? So I did something I rarely get to do. I asked her to come back to the room with me. She said yes. Yay! So we're back in the room and it's going down the way you want these kind of things to go down, okay? We're making out, clothes are coming off, then I'm ready to go, okay? And she stops and she says, "Oh, do you have a condom?" And I was like, "Oh no, I didn't have a condom." I said, "I'm sorry, I don't have one. I kind of wasn't prepared for this kind of activity." She says, it's okay, I have." She goes in her purse and she grabs a condom. She goes to put the condom on me, but here is where the red flags went off. And any man in here that has done some R&R is probably going to know this move. She put the condom on me with her mouth. Like I'm saying, if you know anything about that move, you know, he knows because he's laughing. That is a pro move. That is a professional move. I was not prepared to have sex on this trip. I sure as fuck wasn't prepared to pay for sex on this trip. And the thought ran through my mind, oh shit, not again. Because I had been in that situation. Turns out, she is just an amazing woman. She is absolutely, and that's how I got myself a fiance that lives 5,000 miles away. So that's what's going on there. So thank you for that. I am kind of messing up the relationship already because I have promised her that I would not use her in my act. So please, if you ever meet her, don't let on that you know anything about any special talent she might have. And please, don't let on that you know she puts out on the first night after meeting some scumbag from the United States. My name is Sean Boyles. Thanks for listening. Have a good night.